Hello guys, I'm Connor Recon, and today we have GTA Car vs. Episode 10, the Infernus versus the Cheetah. Let's get started, guys. Alright guys, so we have the Infernus on-road handling, and basically the Infernus is pretty clean in terms of on-road handling. It's very nice. I never felt out of control. The only time I felt out of control is when you're going very, very fast on road and then you try to make a turn, you kind of lose a lot of control, but other than that, and maybe it's just because also I turn with the emergency brake, so I can kind of drift a little bit. It's just kind of become a habit for me. So yeah, I mean, I brake with both and I go backwards and stuff, but you know, most of the time I'll use the emergency brake so I can drift. So anyway, yeah, this car, besides the end part, because the end part was very close quarters and kind of claustrophobic, besides that, the Infernus did extremely well in terms of handling. Alright guys, now we are on to the Cheetah on-road handling. So basically the Cheetah, it's okay. It's, you know, I feel that it's on the same level of the Infernus. It really doesn't have that many differences. It, like I said, again, has very clear-cut handling. The handling's a tiny bit more sturdier on, or more sturdy, excuse me, on road. It's a lot better for how do I say this, for high-speed handling, as the Infernus is better for handling, if that makes any sense. So if you're going high speeds, the Cheetah is kind of more durable in terms of handling. So, but when it comes down to this test, I'm going to have to say, guys, that both cars actually performed equally. Alright guys, we are on to the Infernus off-road handling. Now, the Infernus is actually surprisingly well off-road. It does well. It's just a very good off-road car. I mean, even though it's a supercar, and I just find that funny how most of the off-road vehicles on our series weren't actually that good for off-road, which just boggles my mind. I don't understand why, but apparently it is. It is what it is, guys. But anyway, yeah, as you can see, it clearly cuts the turns. It really doesn't have any trouble navigating the I was about to say the course, guys. It does not have any trouble doing so. It's really good off-road. Although the Turismo R is definitely the best off-road vehicle, even though it's not an off-road vehicle. Like I say, guys, that cracks me up every time. But the Infernus is just very, very clean cut. It's good at what it does for off-road. So I use this example frequently. If you were in a high-speed police chase off-road in the deserts of Sandy Shores, or even here, this car would most definitely have your back. There's no way that it would not. So I think that would be it for the Infernus. Like I said, guys, it's very top-notch handling off-road, and I enjoy it. Let's go to the Cheetah. Alright guys, we are on to the Cheetah off-road handling now. The Cheetah. It's bad. As you can see, it even missed the ramp. I couldn't actually get it to steer clear enough so I could actually hit the ramp, and that was pretty hilarious in my opinion. And as you can see, it's just doing the monster mash off-road. It's just completely messing up. It's just, oh god, it's I think the Cheetah off-road handling, it's just beyond saving. It's so bad. I mean, hey, it did cut those other two turns pretty well, but as you can see, guys, it will mess up, especially on these jumps. It does hit a sign that just randomly spawned, so I'm like, why did that exist? But other than that, I mean, look, it handles the jump pretty well. Bam, it hits the sign. I can't even get it to turn correctly for me. I'm always struggling and trying to keep it on the track. I mean, I understand it's a supercar, it's not built for this, but I mean, hey, it's still a very key factor. And as we can see here, the Cheetah is now kind of, you know, leveling out, and this is because the track is mostly getting straight now and it's not very bumpy. There's even a road in the middle, so now it'll make the turn. It actually almost lost its stability there. But other than that, guys, Cheetah's pretty bad, and the Infernus definitely performed better. Alright guys, so now we are doing the Infernus damage resistance test, and the Infernus did pretty decently. It's not the best card we've seen, but it's not the worst, and it actually came out to resisting 164 bullets. Alright guys, now we have the Cheetah damage resistance test, and I do have to say that it did resist a lot more. It resisted 183 bullets, making the Cheetah better. Alright guys, so now we have the Infernus speed test. So the Infernus, as you guys can tell, is a supercar, so it went pretty fast, and actually I'm gonna give you guys a little preview of what's gonna happen next. The times between the Cheetah and the Infernus are so close. I think they are the closest I've ever seen on car versus. It really tops the four-way episode between the Zentorno, Turismo, Adder, and Entity, and it came out to 25.36 seconds. Alright guys, now we're on the Cheetah speed test, and what I do have to say is the difference came within 51 milliseconds, which is really a short difference. I guess it does come down to personal preference. I mean, the funny thing is the Infernus is actually cheaper, so I don't know. It really just comes down to personal preference. If you're a big guy for customization, I don't know, vote for the Cheetah. It really depends on what you like, but it did take 25.8 seconds, making the Infernus faster. Alright guys, the Infernus wins, and if you did enjoy the song in the background, there will be a link to the SoundCloud as well as the channel it came from and the music video itself. So thank you guys for your time. I'm Connor Recon, and I'm signing out guys. Peace.